People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now people, the first part of this video is called A Thief is Just a Thief is Just a Thief is Just a Thief. And this is an update to a video that I did maybe about a week or two ago, and we are speaking about a person that was breaking into people's shop, breaking into people's house and taking out them stuff where I talk about them property. And people, what is even worse about these thieves is that when they are on, we are speaking getting high, and the stuff that Whitney Houston says is whack. And if you don't know what I am speaking about, me I talk about AKA CRACK. Now people, in the first video that I did, they basically caught him and then basically gave him the option if him want 2 or 1 I'm on them for basically BRUK. So therefore him kinda get, we are talking about the second degree jungle, or we are talking about the Tarzan justice. You know exactly what I am speaking about. So anyways people, in that other video I said that they held him and they basically said that he was sorry and he's not going to do it again. Rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. As a matter of fact, here's a sample of that video. Office, we are speaking about apology. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
They never beat me so they get back everything. When we take when they get back everything. Almost, actually, and everybody thief. Tell them, you know, you take little too, you know. So Mr. Cap go like say, understand.
Now people, like I said before, a thief is just a thief is just a thief. And if you give them 10 chances, they are going to basically exhaust all 10 chances. And if you give them 100 chances, the same thing, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. Now we heard in that video he sounds remorseful, he sounds like he was very apologetic, he sounds like he was saying that he is not going to do it again. But people, like me say, when people get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, they are always going to apologize. However, if you give them any more chance, more than likely they are going to do the same thing. Especially when they are on some wacky weed. May I talk about weed that is laced with mad PUSS, PISS, and people, you know what I am speaking about. May I talk about some lace weed. So my point is that he said that he is not going to do it again, and rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, people, we see that he was back at it once again, one more again, like they always do, because like me say, a thief is just a thief is just a thief. Point blank and period. So people, here is when they caught him again, and people, this is what he had to say, and this is what the person we are speaking about, the judge and the jury, had to say. Take a listen, take a look, and people understand that this is YouTube, so therefore them have them policy, and if me violate the policy, we are talking about the snitch bloggers, they are always out doing their po-po patrol. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
See there, a thief, and he not stop. He not stop thief. See there, and that to him. A whole in a village. He might broke the whole and shot them in a village and everywhere. Yes, in thief. See there? Yes. In thief. Nah, stop thief. Can you imagine this? But not tap in a village. In not tap. Nobody not free you. And you go in your own self. And police can help you a village something this. You have to stop it. You not stop it.
Now people, based on the audio and video, him couldn't have a village lawyer. It can't help him because, like me say, he might get the Tarzan type of justice and the people him time up on the tree, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. And you see that he was acting all sympathetic. However, he is going to get exactly what he deserves. Because if people want you 1 time, 100 times, and you do the same thing, they can only come to the conclusion that you're not going to learn. And unless something extreme happens to you, So unless they basically send you to the afterlife, you are not going to learn. You are always going to play the community, especially when we are talking about poor people, especially when we are speaking about people that are working very hard, especially in the time we are talking about the COVID time when people stress out. You are only adding to their frustration, and when people get frustrated, them aggravate. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. One word. Don't put any space between the words. And also, I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about True Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon. And also, press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news that we've seen an extreme amount of cases as it pertains to P0L and soldier. We are talking about security forces abusing persons in the garrison, and especially when them are slap with the people unjustifiedly. Now, people, we see that the latest case, a case that involved a 44-year-old lady. We are speaking about a lady whose name is Susan Bogle, and she was slapped away. We are speaking about in a place called Augustown, allegedly by some soldier because of some sort of altercation or some sort of shootout between some gangsters. However, based on the information that is out there on the street, it is said that she was hit at least 3 times. We are talking about by some soldier man gun, and she passed away. We are speaking about she was taken to the place of recovery, University of the West Indies recovery place. However, she did not make it. Now, when this incident happened, it basically started to bring up all sort of red flag. People were asking questions. People wanted to know what happened to all these body cameras that the P0L force, we are talking about the Ministry of Security, we are talking about the Commissioner of P0L, claimed that they were going to implement as a part of the policy for the force. And people, we are speaking about something that has been spoken about since 2013. We're in 2020 right now. So people, we are speaking about in excess of 7 years. Now, based on the information, it is also said that the embassy, the U.S. embassy, also contributed in excess of $400,000 worth of body cameras to the force. We are talking about the P0L, we are talking about the JDF, and up till this day, they have not used not even once, not even one time. So people may just say, it seems like there must be some sort of reason or some sort of motive. However, based on the information from the JDF top man, we are talking about a person whose name is, I think, Rocky Mead. He claimed that the cameras that they got, they were not rugged enough for the terrain we are talking about Jamaica. Now, people, let me ask you this. If the U.S. Embassy contributed, we are speaking about over 100 body camera worth, we are talking about $500,000, $400,000 US. People, do you think that those are some pure body cam, or do you think that they are top of the line? Because remember, P0L in America, upper Uncle Sam, they use them. So therefore, they are only going to get the best of the best. So therefore, when them send them come to Jamaica, more than likely the possibility or the probabilities are they are the good type. So people, let me ask you this question based on the answer from the JDF top man. Do you think that this is some sort of sham or scam? Do you think that they don't want to take responsibility for their action because them realize that a lot of P0L and soldier in this case, they are doing a lot of wrongs. So therefore they don't want to take responsibility. They don't want to get lawsuit. They don't want their brothers in hand. We are talking about the JDF or the P0L to get locked up and convicted. We are talking about for MURDER. Now, when the Prime Minister of Jamaica, we are speaking about Andrew Holness, was also asked about the matter, he claimed that because of economic restraint, because of what is going on as it pertains to the COVID-19, money is kind of short. However, people, we see we are talking about the JDF and the P0L are basically slapping away more persons than we are speaking about the COVID-19. So what is the priority? If one thing is taking away more persons, wouldn't that be a priority? Wouldn't that be something that they should have addressed? We are speaking about years ago, and people like me say they've been talking about this from 2013, in excess of 7 years. So people, based on what Indicom, we are talking about the top man, the commissioner of Indicom is saying, we are speaking about a person whose name is Terrence Williams. He said that the P0L, they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to be responsible for their action. So therefore, they are giving all sort of lame excuse on people. The truth and the fact that it seems like that is the truth, because people, we see that they are trying to avoid something that actually works, something that basically could tell who is wrong or who is right. So the moral of the story is this: we hear from the JDF, we hear from the Prime Minister, we hear from the Commissioner, and we also heard from Indicom's top man. We are talking about the Commissioner, and people, we are speaking about who is telling the truth, who is making more sense, whose arguments sound solid, and people, the truth and the fact that I have to kind of go with the side of Indicom because he makes the most sense, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.